Hey, super learners. Today we are going to be talking about something called a life cycle. Can you say that? Life cycle. That's basically how things grow. And in this case, we're going to be talking about apple trees. So the name of our book is Apple Trees by Robin Nelson. This is an apple tree. There are many kinds of apples. How do apple trees grow? First, an apple seed grows roots. Say roots. Right, that's that little white part coming out. Because there's the apple seed, and it's growing the root. Next, a shoot grows out of the ground. Say shoot. And you'll notice the case or the outside part of the shell has fallen off now, off of the seed. The young tree grows leaves and gets taller. It is called a sapling. Say sapling. Or it's also known as a seedling. A seedling is a young apple tree. Seedling or sapling. After a few years, it is a tree. One year, flower buds appear. Buds are like these little bumps on branches that you see sometimes. The buds open and the tree is covered with flowers. These flowers are called blossoms, apple blossoms. Say blossom. Oh, who remembers this part? Yeah, the bees visit the flowers. What are they collecting? That yellow stuff that makes you sneeze. Pollen. Very good. You guys remember a lot. The flowers fall off and tiny green apples begin to grow. The apples grow big and red. Now remember, apples can be different colors. It depends on what kind of apple it is. So in this case, it could be like a red delicious apple or a Rome apple, one of the red ones. In the fall, apples are ready to be picked. Some of you have done this maybe over the weekend or sometime this month. In September, it's a great time to pick some apples. Do you remember where you can go to pick the apples? What's that place that has a lot of apple trees? An apple orchard or farm. Some apples fall or are carried away. The seeds inside the apples could grow into new trees. Oh, there's that star shape that we heard about from that Curious George book. So this is the life cycle of an apple tree. So it starts with the seeds. Can't have an apple tree without apple seeds. Then it grows the roots. And then it turns into the seedling or sapling. Then it turns into a young apple tree. Then it has the blossoms. And the blossoms turn into the apples. And the apples fall down or you pick them. And on the inside are apple seeds. And guess what? It starts all over. It's called a cycle because it's a circle. It keeps going. It keeps happening. Apple trees. Apples come in many sizes and colors. apples are grown all over the world. China grows the most apples of any country in the world. It takes 5 to 7 years for an apple seed to grow into a tree and grow its first apples. From then on, it grows apples every year. Apple tree facts. Most apples are eaten just as they are, but you can also make apple cider, apple butter, apple pie, applesauce, and many other things like the ones that we have listed. Johnny Appleseed was a man who traveled across America planting apple trees. Some apple trees are very small and could fit in your bedroom. But would it grow very well? Nah, it needs dirt and sunshine and water and bees, or else it won't work. Others can grow to be 40 feet tall. Now, I'm only 5.5 feet, so it'd be 8 of, no, I'm 5'6", or 5.5, yeah. So it would take, my math is off today. It would take a few of me. Apple farmers do not grow apple trees from seeds. What? They cut part of a grown apple tree and attach it to another tree stem. This grows into an apple tree. We'll see that in another book. October, that starts next week, actually at the end of this week, is National Apple Month. Most apples are picked in October. Most apples are picked by hand in the fall. So fall starts in September and it goes September, October, and November. Ooh, and this is called a glossary. Say glossary. Yeah, that's where we find some vocabulary words, some of the words that we found in our story. So buds, say buds. A flower that has not opened yet. Roots, say roots. Parts of a plant that grow down into the ground. All right, say sapling. A young tree or a seedling. Don't forget those can, that word can also be used. And then this one is a shoot. Say shoot. A plant that has just started to grow. All right, so that was apple trees. And I hope you guys enjoyed and learned lots of facts. I'll see you soon.